Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see that college football will be at its best today. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. It's reverse. Powers through the defender. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
And man, it's so hard to figure out what the heck's going on defensively, and you got guys coming in motion and then moving back and across the formation. I like it sometimes when it's just basic for an offense. You're just running a wide receiver across the formation. So hard to adjust, and he quickly picks up, 5+ yards like it was nothing.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Wants to throw on first down. It's complete. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
The give to the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Paul.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
He's going to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Young. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
A first down run on the doorstep. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Let me tell you, that opening script was a masterpiece. Send that baby to Hollywood, and it's a blockbuster.
I think so. And A-listers all over the field for this offense. You saw some of the playmakers they've got and the speed. Great job going out and executing on that opening drive.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. The give to the tailback. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line. On second down, he'll let it fly. Flips it out to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Slips through the line. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The offense set for a first down play. Leaves it with the running back. Plows through the defense. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. catch in the middle. It's Young. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
When you're a defense, you have a choice. Do you play man or do you play zone? They sat back in zone. That might change. They might change their mind and try to switch to man here shortly in the future. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Looking for a man. It's Carter. Into the end zone. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called it.
And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the... He's in for the touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches and the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. They'll ride Davis here. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Offense in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
On 3rd down, going up top. He's got his man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Raging Cajuns will have it 1st and 10.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions, but sees zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd and California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. It's a reverse. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. To the air, it's Carter. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Well, they're leading by 2 possessions offensively, and that could have been a game-changing play right there. That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He's very lucky that was not intercepted.
They're trying to get to it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You see these windows, they're getting smaller and smaller to throw into. Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a hand in there, knocking that ball away.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him, had to dive and go make the catch. He lays out, secures the catch through the ground. Remember, got to catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. At the 35, he's got room. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Still looking on the move. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 2nd down, he'll fire. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the 2nd half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Pulls it in. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Raging Cajuns are in the hurry-up. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They'll try the run. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And the Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the offense onto the field again. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense.
Afterburners coming. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team. But this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominated at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. The defense was ready for it. Pretty good job by the defense.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
And they'll mark this one dead at midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They go to the ground. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. When up top on second down, that leaves them needing a yard here on third down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. New set of downs after that completion. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Throws to the wideout. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got it on the outside. It's Dennis.
Yeah, and just understanding where you're at on the field. Make sure you get those feet down before you get too close to that sideline, so I get credit for that catch. Nice job. Nice pitch. Nice catch.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quick strike complete. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Makes the grab. It's Davis. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They're going to throw it again. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the fourth quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
They'll throw it on first down. Makes the grab. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Got his man downfield. Racing to the right. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown. Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. With the catch, it's Robertson. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Raging Cajuns have moved it inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Louisiana. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Carter. Looking to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Into the end zone for a touchdown to ratchet up the pressure late in this game. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that are...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man quickly. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Raging Cajuns want to pick up the tempo. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The DBs will back off a bit. On second down, he'll let it fly. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Off play action. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.